about a situation that's making headlines this week. So according to the Georgia Constitution, for a candidate to run for elected office, at least 10 years must pass from the completion of a sentence for a felony conviction to filing for candidacy. Earlier this week, the Chatham County Board of Elections passed a motion to challenge the qualifications of your candidacy based on the completion of your sentence only 9 years ago. Will you speak about this issue tonight?
Thank you for bringing that up. And it gives me the opportunity to address it. Of course, you know, it's an ongoing legal accusation, so therefore, I'm not really allowed to discuss it. But I am, however, allowed to point out that this is one of the most spectacular examples of systemic racism and Jim Crow law that America will get to see in the South. It's interfering with this election, and that is a very serious matter. And that is all I will have to say about that tonight.
Mr. Riley, thank you very much. This next question is for you, Mr. Gator Rivers. There has been public speculation that your campaign was aware that Mr. Riley should have been disqualified from the ballot weeks ago, but waited until the statute made it impossible for there to be a replacement on the ballot to come forward, ensuring that you would automatically win the election. When did you actually first begin to suspect that Mr. Riley was not qualified as a candidate? And when did your campaign come forward with this information?
Well, I personally have no real comment in regards to this, because it really has nothing to do with me. I mean, his status, as well as your status or anybody else's status, has nothing to do with me. I think this is a situation where their party or their people has to deal with it. You know, it's a situation where it's a statement on the contract, and you answered the question, and that's the question now: whether you answered right or did you answer wrong. So, you know, I'm not dealing with that.
I am curious to know, was your campaign aware of this situation?
No. When?
So I'm told that your campaign was aware weeks ago about Mr. Riley's past. Are you telling me that you knew nothing about this? Are you just hearing it from me now?
Not just hearing it from you now. I've heard it speculated for a long time. We're in the same hood, you know, and we know each other's background. We know a lot of other people's background as far as your records go. So, you know, for a long time, I've known that he served time, and you know, I didn't have any idea of what the circumstances was upon him being released from prison. So, you know, I had no idea whether he qualified or not, is what I'm saying. Until it came out that he was being challenged as far as his credibility was concerned on his application, and that's when I heard.